Lots of race excitement this weekend.
Always a good show, and if you like to reach the beach, anything at the beach going on is always good. But it's really exciting to see these jet ski racers, because the world's best will be making some serious waves off Fort Myers Beach this weekend as the International Jet Ski Boating Association Tour stops in Southwest Florida. And this is the 9th year of the Pro Tour, and it's always a big event on the beach. One of the riders to keep an eye on is this guy, 18-year-old Jeff Jacobs, a Californian who's won 3 straight world championships, and he's going for his 4th this year. You can see them competing in men's and women's closed course, slalom, and freestyle events. You can see it all at the Lani Kai on the beach, and they'll get to racing Saturday and Sunday at 10 in the morning. Well, if speed isn't your sport, how about a slow sail with a local athlete who's dreaming of Olympic gold? Tom Tidy shines the sports spotlight this week on a guy who passed up his college boards for a surfboard.
You got it. I think we just have just enough wind.
There are dreamers and there are doers. Fort Myers' Rin Newmeyer happens to be both. The dream of Olympic glory began 3 years ago. Since then, Rin has turned his back on college, work, and to the wind.
I really have never thought of going up in any sport, playing as a kid, you know, that pursue as far as Olympics. But now that I've gone this far and I've put my, my life on hold, so to speak, to do this, it means a lot, and there's a lot of people behind me here, so it makes it that much more, worthwhile.
The beach, the Gulf of Mexico, and Rin Newmeyer fighting the wind. It all seemed so natural. His father was a professional water skier, and that helped his dream of making the Olympic team become an obsession.
It's a challenging sport. You never can dominate the sport. It's always something new to learn every day, so that keeps you going, makes you want to strive to get better, so that's why I stick at it.
I mean, I've not seen what he's doing now done, ever.
Just to go out and sail, there's nothing like it. There's no noise, there's no motors, there's no nothing, nobody out there. It's just you and the element, so it's extremely relaxing.
Rin Newmeyer can tell you there's nothing like being the captain of your own ship. And for the next 2 years, his course is charted. He'll continue to ride the wind, dreaming of gold. On Sanibel Island, Tom Tidy, Link Sports.
Not a bad life. Good luck to him. Oh, Hale Irwin picked up where he left off at the U.S. Open and scored a hole-in-one on the way to a 5-under par 66 in the first round of the PGA Buick Classic today. Irwin, who won the U.S. Open Monday at a playoff with Mike Donald, is just a shot off the lead right behind Kirk Triplett in upstate New York. Well, Mike Marshall's plan is to get out of New York as soon as possible. He told the Mets today he wants to be traded at the end of the season, and he won't take no for an answer. He came to the Mets in a trade with the Dodgers over the winter, but he hasn't played much lately while Dave Magadan has been starting at first base. Marshall's hitting .253 with 6 homers and 26 RBIs. And you know the basketball season's not over until the world champs make a trip to the White House. The Pistons did it today after beating the Trailblazers a week ago. No thanks to the VP.
Vice President Quayle, sir.
The only game.
You come to see us play twice. The first time was in Indiana, and I think we ended up losing by about, what, was it 30 that night? It's the worst game we played all season. So we're happy and everything that he's going to come and watch us play again in Detroit. So he comes to a final game, and that's the only game that we lose in the finals. We lose in overtime.
Talk about the...
Thanks for all your support.
I think they'd rather see Dan Quayle on the golf course than in the... Just the same, Vice President. Thanks for coming, but just the same, watch it on TV, please.
Thanks, Ken.